What's going on, guys? Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're from. I'm Chump Change. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. This is live and recorded. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below or in the live chat. What's going on, Mr. The Bees Crypto Mining? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Mine some 10. What's up, man? Alexander, how you doing? D Mining, Overboard Tech. We have Heinz Crypto, Closet Miner. What's up, dude? Little Stanky, UK Miners Club, Leo Lusting. You guys are awesome. Cook 4015, Backwards Miner, and Zeej Miner. What's up, guys? How are you this morning? What's going on? Highlighted Miners. What's up, man? What's up? And Gene, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So, as you guys may have already heard or seen or been involved in the FLUX halving, so we're going to be just checking out the hash rate difficulty. I want to see how it affected things. So let's jump into this real quick. All right, so first, market pretty good overall. We didn't see any type of pullback. I guess I don't know, I guess there was some good things that happened yesterday that turned out differently than other people thought. So whatever, either way, market looks pretty good. We have 58 on the Fear and Greed Index, so that's really not too bad. Still, it's in the greedy territory again, or greed rather territory. Let's check. So I want to see what the price of Flux is this morning. So last night when it went through the halving, I think it was around 98 or so, 97. Let's see. Let's just check. Big screen, this guy. All right, so it's at 93 cents right now. So it went down 0.07%. Let me know if the music's too loud for you guys. I could turn it down more. But it didn't really affect it that much. So the network difficulty is kind of a different story, right? So we were at yesterday when we were streaming, we were at 128, I think. Or I mean, at least right here it shows. Hold on, let's just go to the daily, right? So the 7th, yeah, today's the 8th. So literally we were at 151k on the difficulty, and we dropped down yesterday to today to 93.5k. The network hash rate was, let's see, daily peak yesterday was around 9.29 megasouls, and we've dropped down to 6.56. So overall, that's pretty good for people that are still mining Flux. Are you guys still mining Flux? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that in the chat. Let's see. I want to get a poll going. I want to know who's mining Flux still. Are you mining Flux? And then I want to see even if you haven't mined Flux. Yes, not anymore, and then I'll say never, just so you guys you know, have an option to pick. And then ever. There we go. All right, I'm interested to know, what are you guys doing? Again, this is just an AMA, so if you guys have any questions, please just ask away. Feel free. All right, we're gonna get into, we'll check out CoinDesk. We'll see if they have any good news today. Real quick, let me just check the chat. Kaiser, the only thing I hear I'm not repeating that. Mr. Kaiser, you're a dirty old man. You know that? All right. I have 2 chat boxes open. I gotta close one. What the hell's happening here? All right, there we go. Geek of all trades. What's up, man? Holger Wittig. Is that how you say that? Only buying Flux, and that's very smart. I gotta move this because it's over my camera again. I hate that. I put the mouse over the camera every freaking day, and I apologize for it. It's super annoying. I need to fix my setup. I gotta put the camera in the middle and move my screens around. So right now I got it off to the left, and all my screens are like here on the right. Super annoying. Anyways, all right, let's check out CoinDesk quick. If you guys have questions, just add me in the chat if possible. If not, I'll try to read through it and get it. Stop mining Flux long ago. Yeah, demining, to be honest, I never personally mined it. I just bought it. Or I actually mined ETH and I swapped into it. And then when I stopped mining ETH, I swapped a bunch of other S coins into it. It just seemed like the best thing to do. All right, let's what am I doing? Go to YouTube, and then we'll go to CoinDesk and just see what they have, and then we'll watch we'll check out Crypto Love's video from this morning, see how his trading stuff's going. Ooh, this one looks kind of interesting. Some more FTX BS. Hopefully you guys want to watch this. I'm sure you don't, but it'll be I'm sure it'll be interesting nonetheless. Let me pause that quick. So real quick, Gandalf Grace, a chump change. Can you buy Flux through Zelcore with a card? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've never done it, so yeah, I would say no. Sadie, sometimes what's going on? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Good to see you. Did you put those two iPolos on separate pools? No, I didn't yet. I actually just unplugged them this morning, so I gotta get them put around my house, and I gotta plug one in. So I gotta figure it out. But out in the trailer, I don't need it anymore. It hailed last night, but it's wicked warm out, so I'm gonna probably just keep the Bitcoin solo miner and get the CPU mining rig up and running in the trailer if it needs to be warm. I'm gonna get the iPolos out of there. I only put them in there because it was like -13. It was terrible. Any ideas on why Sia coin is pumped? You know what? I actually heard that. Panda said that to us last night. Hold on. Sia coin. Let me see. I have no idea why it pumped, to be honest. What was it at before this? Hold on. Let's go to the daily chart. 24 hours. Trying to make this bigger. Weird. So it looks like it went from 0.0045, so it's up 6.5% today, right? But it pumped up to freaking 0.0067. I wonder, you know, let's Google it. Let's just see if I can find anything. I don't want to get you guys sick. Sia coin news, maybe. Check out the latest news on Sia coin, Cointelegraph. I don't know. I just want to see if I can find anything. If anybody knows in the chat, please let us know, because it is kind of interesting. Like Sia coin, like what is it? Why is it even a thing still? It's just been like, I don't know, just one of those coins that are like, you know, nonsense until it like pumps and everybody talks about it. I don't see. Here's why Sia coin. Hold on, let's. Don't think that's a good one. Let me see. Sia coin news. February 2023. We'll do that. See if it comes up. Sia coin has a very bullish sentiment. Yeah, sentiment score is rising and outperforming the crypto market Tuesday. What's next? But why? Why is it? All right, Sia coin gets a very bullish rating from Investor Observer Tuesday. Well, that makes sense. All right, so there was a bullish rating from Investors Observer on Tuesday, which was yesterday. The crypto is up 24.07 to 0.0046. Okay, while the board, yeah. So that's what happened. Then there's obviously some news that came out about it, but very bullish. Over the last 5 days, Sia coin has entered a very bullish rating on the Investor Observer Sentiment Score. The Sentiment Score measures the performance of Sia coin over the past 5 days by volume and price movement. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me zoom this in so you guys can like kind of see it. I wish I could move my my square. Let me see. I'll move it there. How's that? All right. Price level. Sia coin's currently trading. I don't care. What is a coin? A coin? What the? What? That's it? That's all they give us? Just went through that for that. Thought we were gonna get more. Well, apparently this whatever this is. All right. I'm gonna Google this because I don't know what it is. Investors Observer. Let's see. Clicking on random links, guys. I'm gonna get a virus during a live stream. What is happening? All-in-one tool. What is this? So this is an app, obviously, for stocks and crypto. Interesting. I don't know anything about this. Never seen it. First time hearing about it. Mom says I'm cool. She's lying to you, man. And she dresses you funny. Cut it out. Kaiser didn't forget about you. Yeah, my wife's got a lot of stuff going on, buddy. Let's see. All right. Well, either way, I don't know. So apparently there was some big news on this thing. I don't know. That happens sometimes, right? So it's like, it's kind of like anything else. Like say like a YouTuber or a big influencer mentions something, right? Like say the FTX stuff, right? Like what Tom Brady would, you know, be involved in it, and then all of a sudden, you know, a whole bunch of people that watch football that have never been into cryptocurrency go and invest into FTX because said person. Now, something like that could have happened. There could have just been some news or some talk about it saying how good of a coin it is, and then boom, like people just get interested to buy it up. And with it only being not even a penny, it's cheap to get, right? So people would just, you throw $100 into that and you get a shit ton of coins. So it's like some people want to take that risk, and it's worth it to them, you know. Be worth it to me too, I guess, if I didn't know anything, you know, about like crypto and investing. I don't know, just kind of interesting. All right, what do you got? You're a big I'm not a big influencer. I'm just a guy with a coffee, and you buttholes watch me. I'm just kidding. All right, let's watch this Sam Bankman-Fried stuff. I'm gonna turn this music down and see what we got. Crypto Wendyos here. Shout out to her. I will leave a link to CoinDesk and Crypto Wendyos channel down in the description below. Let's see what is said here.
U.S. judge rejects Bankman-Fried's bail modification request. So there's a couple different things happening. Also, his lawyer says agreement has been reached on use of messaging apps plus other news. Prosecutors have asked that civil fraud cases brought by the SEC and the CFTC against SBF be postponed until after the criminal case against him has concluded. So again, we have the FTX International Chapter 11 bankruptcy, I believe, and somebody please fact check all these court cases because I can't keep up. And then we have the civil fraud cases, and then I think another case brought against him. I don't know. But anyways, legal team and prosecutors asked the court to modify SBF's bail conditions on using electronic communication, asked them to modify so he can make voice calls, FaceTime calls, Zoom, audio, video calls, and use iMessage plus WhatsApp. For WhatsApp, his cell phone must have monitoring software installed to record.
Do you guys hear that? Hit him up on WhatsApp. Send him 2 BTC. He'll send 3 back. That's insane. That's insane. And outlandish. He even asked all this bullshit. So stupid, man.
These messages.
Leo Lustig said, "This is the second time I've been called a butthole already today. My wife called me one before she left this morning." Oh, that's great. That's great. I feel like that's like exactly what me and my wife are like.
And just in, a judge rejected the joint request to modify his bail conditions to allow him to use these messaging apps. Jen, help me. Please, there's too many cases going on with this. I can't keep up. I feel like I missed like at least 7 cases or counts, or I don't know.
I know there are so many cases. I think the main takeaway here, though, is that they're filing that the criminal case goes first because the findings in the criminal case will most likely inform what happens in all of the civil cases. So that's what they're asking the judge for. What I think is really funny is the specificity of the apps that he cannot use according to the judge. So that's FaceTime, Zoom, iMessage, email, Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp. I would like to note that Twitter is not included in here, and neither are Twitter DMs. And I would just like to lobby that is taken away from this man, along with the blog. I will use every opportunity to say that on this show. And maybe I need to be fact-checked by Zach, but just let me say quickly before I pass it off to you, Zach.
I don't know if I want to rip this whole thing off. Do you guys want to continue watching this? Doesn't matter what they all think, but I mean, the biggest thing here was the judge rejects Bankman-Fried's bail modification requests, which is a good thing. It's so stupid to even think that he could make his own rules. Like, I don't know how they don't get fed up with him. I would just put the guy in jail. Be like, listen, you're going in a 10 by 10, eat shit. Just you're there for 8 months until this hearing comes to an end. Paul D, yeah, I know. A lot of mouth hug talks in the chat because Mr. DJ Mine said he was gonna have to do something for money. He mentioned it last night, and apparently people enjoyed me calling it a mouth hug instead of being being as provocative as DJ was in the chat. It was hysterical. All right, good afternoon, Mr. Yeti. Good to see you. Leo Lusting said, "My wife and I rib each other a lot like you and the wife do. Got to keep things fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Totally agree. Jeez, you guys are insane. All right, let's see. I want to check out didn't mean to do that. I want to check out Crypto Love's video this morning and just see what he's thinking. If I could type today, that'd be nice. Oh, actually, you know what? I want to watch before we do that, I want to go to Altcoin Daily because I saw something that he posted yesterday and it looked interesting. I didn't watch it yet. This one, Jerome Powell's speech today, crypto market feeling blessed. This was 12 hours ago. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Again, Altcoin Daily. I will leave the channel down in the description below if you guys are interested. And yes, I know Joker Miner. I know. All right. I haven't signed up for premium. Eventually, someday soon. All right, let's listen to this thing. Let's see what's up.
We want to be transparent. We're not looking to surprise markets with these decisions.
Okay. If you hold crypto, pay attention. Jerome Powell today just made some pretty bold statements on the future of this economy in 2023 from his point of view as chairman of the Fed. Now, I watched this whole thing, so you don't have to. Again, I watched this whole thing, like always, so you don't...
Real quick. Yes, you can still mine other coins and swap into Flux. Now, this entire stream isn't going to be about talking about Flux. Obviously, if you guys want to talk about it, feel free, and we can obviously discuss it further. But that's always what I've done personally. I've always mined what's either most profitable or what made the most sense for me, as my electric rate is super high. So things that are in any way core intensive, right? I'm not mining them. So I'd be mining, say, Ethereum Classic or Ergo, and if I needed to, I would just swap those coins into Flux however I had to get what I wanted to for a bag. So, I mean, as of right now, I'm just going to lay low, hold the Flux I have, and just see what happens, because, you know, yeah, that's all we can really do. Red Bull, said Gaming with Smokey Dan. Yeah, I'll need a Red Bull after this coffee for sure. All right,
you don't have to.
Let's do it.
So let me share with you 5 clips on what you need to know as a crypto investor. In this first clip, Jerome Powell is asked point blank, since your last rate increase by 25 basis points, which literally just happened last week, since then, like subscribers of this channel know, the unemployment numbers right now are at a 53-year low. It is sort of crazy that the...
Real quick, said, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to say your name, but he said, after the Flux halving, is there any changes on your 1,000 Flux node reward? So yes, so because the block reward was cut in half, so is your Flux Cumulus node. All your node rewards are going to be cut in half. So, I mean, that's from what I understand anyways.
The federal funds rate, the interest rate, is being pushed so high, so fast by the Fed. Yet the numbers tell us that we're not seeing layoffs. In fact, they're telling us we're seeing the opposite. In this first 90-second clip, Jerome Powell responds to, if you would have known that the labor market numbers were going to be so strong, would you have raised more than just 25 basis points?
You made a speech last week commenting on the FOMC's decision to raise the Fed discount rate by a small amount, relatively speaking, 25 basis points. Some people would say that was small. But at the time, it wasn't clear that the jobs report would be as strong as it turned out to be subsequently. Had you known that the jobs report was going to be as strong, would you have done 25 basis points or something different?
David, thank you for that question, and thank you for inviting me here today. It's great to be here. So we don't get to play it that way, unfortunately. We have to, but I'll take it this way. So the message we were sending at the FOMC meeting last Wednesday was really that the disinflationary process, the process of getting inflation down, has begun, and it's begun in the goods sector, which is about a quarter of our economy. But it has a long way to go. These are the very early stages of disinflation. So the services sector, really, except for housing services, pardon me, is not really showing any disinflation yet. So our message really was this process is likely to take quite a bit of time. It's not going to be, we don't think, smooth. It's probably going to be bumpy. And so we think that we're going to need to do further rate increases, as we said, and we think that we'll need to hold policy at a restrictive level for a period of time. Then comes the labor market report for January. And it's very strong. It's certainly stronger than anyone I know expected. And so, but I would say we didn't expect it to be this strong, but I would say it kind of shows you why we think that this will be a process that takes a significant period of time. The labor market's extraordinarily strong.
So Jerome Powell says that yes, of course, hindsight is 2020. It's good.
Interesting. All right, real quick. In the chat, I saw you guys talking about something. Hold on. Where is it? Somebody said they did not sell after the Raven halving. All right here. He said, I'm not making that mistake again. I converted half of my flux into BTC. And that's probably a good move. I mean, it's probably a good move, to be honest. So I had a feeling that Flux is going to take a little bit of a dip down, only because, you know, there's not going to be as many people supporting the project if it's unprofitable to them. But on the other side, Flux is still doing great things. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not dead because it halved. Like, realistically, it should drive the price up over time. And obviously, with their all new innovations, Web3, all that stuff, there's a lot coming to the table with Flux. So I see it jumping up later on, right? I don't know if it's going to happen now, but it will, knock on wood and not financial advice, rise with the market, Bitcoin, and everything else in general. So when everything starts going up, Flux is going to take that gain with it. So, I mean, that's my opinion anyways. You guys let me know if you think differently in the chat.
That we've started to see the disinflationary process without impact on labor markets. In fact, this was bullish for markets.
We have, real quick, 46% of people said they're still mining Flux, which is interesting. So you're going to be losing half the reward, but if it's worth it to you, then all to you. That's awesome. Not anymore said 42%, so it was about half and half. And then never said 11%. 95 votes. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you.
Bitcoin rises to over $23,000 as Jerome Powell repeats disinflationary process comment, meaning a more dovish outlook than all of 2022, saying that we've started to see a shift. But then he makes clear that because the economy, the labor markets, etc., are so strong, this may be a longer process than anticipated. Now we have one more jobs report coming next month that'll be before the Fed's next meeting. If the unemployment numbers remain trending higher, will that equal a higher set of rate hikes, not just another 25 basis points?
You know, we throw these numbers around, but the reality is we're going to react to the data. So if we continue to get, for example, strong labor market reports or higher inflation reports, it may well be the case that we have to do more and raise hikes more than is priced in.
Whoa. I agree, Mr. Paul D said I could see it going back to $3 again the next bull run. I totally agree. It's I think that Flux has a very good potential to get to, double digits, to be honest. I really do think it could get upwards of $10 or so. Like, it's, I don't know, $3. I think it was a little undervalued on the bull run, but there was also not as much going on or as much knowledge behind it in like the average Joe space. The only thing that I think Flux has against it is, I guess I used the wrong term with average Joe. Like, average Joes would be somebody that like you're talking to at work that really doesn't know anything about crypto, right? Us here in the space, now we know a little bit more about it. I feel like it was undervalued, but that average Joe person, the only thing Flux has against it is they're not going to be looking for Flux. Like, I don't care how much innovation they have. Flux needs to get its name out there, kind of like Ethereum, like Bitcoin. Like, people have heard these names before, so it's going to take a while for Flux to get to that level. Does that make sense? So, like, once it hits that level, then the potential's endless, right? But until it gets to that level, there's a lot of, I guess, stopping power. In my opinion, anyways. That's really what I think. It just needs to be more broadened with the average Joe. And Brian Hollywood, thank you very much for the $1.99 super chat. He said, check text. Can you do that math? Hold on. All right, let me see. Hold on. Chump, could you do the math? If Doge went to 50 cents today, what would this market cap be? And where would it rank on the stream. The market cap. I don't even know how I do that math. If it hit 50 cents today. Huh. Brian, you got me thinking. Let me think. Let's finish watching this, and I'm gonna brainstorm off to the side here for a minute.
If the unemployment rate continues to trend lower next month, then yes, he could see a future where him and the Fed would then be justified to be able to push the interest rate even higher. Now,
hold on, I gotta grab a tab so I can pull it off to the side.
Checking back in on United States inflation today, yes, we've started a trend down, which is positive, but we're still way off from the 2% target Jerome Powell has stated he wants to get to by the end of the year. Well, my question to you, Jerome Powell, why push us to 2%? Can we not?
All right, real quick, back on that. So looking at this, right? Like, so it's right now, it says the market cap is 12.04 billion. Is that legit? So technically the market cap would times it by roughly 5, right? Because it's 9 cents, almost 10 cents. Does that not make sense? Right? I mean, is that... Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Calendar. What is that going to be? 50? So it's about 60. About 60 billion? That's what it'll come out to, right? I'll just do 0.04 times 9. Oh, that was not what I was supposed to do. I meant, sorry, not times 9. Times 5, right? Yeah, a little over 5. It'd be like 5 point, I don't know, 1 maybe. Is that kind of how you do it? I think. If I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, be about 60. That'd be crazy. Market cap would be 60 billion and it would rank number 3. Not just because right now, hold on, let's just, I know we're getting off topic with the sorry for cutting off Altcoin Daily's video, but yeah, so right now it is number 9 on the charts. 60 billion would rank number 4, just below Tether, according to CoinGecko. Looking right here. According to CoinGecko, we would be ranked number 4 with Dogecoin. If Dogecoin goes to 50 cents, I'm literally swimming in money from that L7. Because like that, it pulls in so much per day. Let me, I'm going to pull up my Google spreadsheet while we finish listening to this guy. Let's go to this. Give me 1 second.
Settle on 3% by year's end.
Okay, so you've said your inflation rate target is 2%. But why 2% and not 3%? 3%, could be tolerable, really. I mean, for most of organized history, 3% is considered okay. Why do you want 2%?
So 2% is the global standard, and that is our objective. 2% as measured by the PCE index, and that's not something we're looking at changing. That isn't going to change.
That's not going to change.
Not going to change, no.
But okay, so you need to get to 2%, and your goal to get there is by what period of time would you like to get there?
Well, we say that we're using our tools to get there over time. If you look at our forecasts, we expect 2023 to be a year of significant declines in inflation, and it's actually our job to make sure that that's the case. But I would tell you that, with inflation headline...
What you meant to say was our job to fuck everybody. Excuse my language. All right, let's...
headline...
I'm going to pause that. I want to bring up my Google sheet real quick. So, talking about Doge and stuff, right? Let's go... this. All right, so this was if Doge gets back to its all-time high at 73 cents. It wasn't at 50 cents, but this L7 per day should be bringing in of Dogecoin roughly, if it's still around 190. We'll say, let's take this one, 164, because my yield yesterday was like 150 or 155 or something, so it was right around there. 119 bucks a day. That's at 73 cents. That's pretty crazy, right? And this is a 2-week profit. This is 2 weeks on the L7. If Dogecoin ever gets back to that, that doesn't even include. That doesn't even include Litecoin. Litecoin is right here. That's how much Litecoin I was getting. So it'd be $600 in Litecoin if Litecoin was at 410 bucks, and if Doge is at 73 cents, it'd be 1975 in 2 weeks. This thing would pay it off in like 2.5 months. Pay itself off in 2.5 months right now. Because, real quick, MUSK miners. Let's go to them and just see. Again, I don't think the prices have changed since yesterday, as far as I know. And the KA3 is freaking insane. I just can't believe the profitability. But yeah, it's still $89.90. I mean, it's a good freaking deal. And mine runs at like 9,200. I think it's like 9,250 is the average. So it's pretty crazy. Dogecoin, if it moves like that, it could do some good things. All right, let's get back into it. If you guys have anything in the chat, let me know. Actually, real quick, what's his face? Geek of all trades said something in the chat that I wanted to say. He said that level is not the target audience for Flux. Hold on, let me change this quick. Sorry. Let's see. Not the target audience for Flux as a use case, though. The target audience is the IT admins and technology directors of companies using public cloud. Yeah, no, I agree. They do have, you know, their mindset and the right people to, I guess, push Flux to, but they're also doing 1,000,001 things, trying to get people to stream on Flux, trying to get people to create websites on Flux. Yeah, I guess that's kind of IT stuff, right? But overall, the amount of people that are in IT fields compared to everybody else in the world, you know what I mean? Like on a pie chart, there'd be like a slim little sliver of people. So you need more adoption than that, just in my opinion. 100% need more adoption than that. Let's see. Calculator's faster in dark mode. Is that even a thing for calculator? I don't even know.
PCE inflation is running about 5%. This is on a 12-month basis. Core is running at 4.4. My guess is it will take certainly into not just this year, but next year to get down close to 2%.
Okay, so 2% is firm. You're not going to get off that.
Yes.
Okay.
So 2% is firm.
Geek of all trades,
but it doesn't
says,
have to be this.
Why do you got to bring logic into this? I think that's kind of a common thing we say to each other at this point.
Here, that's new. He does say it'll probably take into 2024 to bring us that low. But then, of course, the fear is if you keep pushing rates this high, like we've seen over and over and over again, hey, Fed, you tend to push us into a recession. Jerome Powell responds to this, and his stance is pretty clear that this time's different. He doesn't think we'll end up breaking the economy, in his opinion, and he explains why.
Most analysts, most economists would say that to get inflation down from high levels that we've had, if you look at history, there is some softening in labor market conditions that goes along with that. And that is still, you know, very possible and indeed likely here, some softening in labor market conditions. However, this cycle is different from other cycles because of where it came from, and it's just confounded all sorts of attempts to predict what it would do. So it is good that we have seen a very strong labor market, but at the same time, we're seeing wages moderating. Wage increases are still very high, but wage increases have come down to a level that is closer to what would be sustainable, still well above what would be sustainable with 2% inflation. And same thing with inflation. Inflation is starting to come down and the labor market hasn't softened. We do expect that it will soften, but you know, it will do.
Yeah, they're pretty much saying the same exact shit as we've heard plenty of times. So whatever. Shout out to Altcoin Daily for bringing this video to us. I mean, they're great. They literally have a video every day, just about. All right, let's see. Crypto Love, and then I want to we'll just do an AMA after this and just see. I might have the power finish today. They are working on the shed now. Depends on the ice. Dude, DJ, congrats, bro. That's awesome. Let's see. I have a mini Doge. Is that what you meant to say, Mr. Deadly Wolf? What is the all-time high profit for that then? I don't know if I have that. Hold on. Did I X out my Google sheet? No, it's right here. Let's see. So I didn't make a sheet on the mini Doge. This was unminable stuff. Somebody asked also for napkin math on the what's it called? Owning 0.1 BTC. So how would you do that? Let's see, right? Let's go to Google. That's not what I wanted to do. I was already in Google. Let's see. BTC price calculator. Let's see. So we'll do 0.01 BTC. Oh, big screen. I don't like that. Let's do that. All right. 0.01 B. This is so awful. Like, I don't know. My laptop is like dark mode. I gotta get in here and figure this out. So that is $230.1 BTC as of right now. God, I gotta think about this. How do I do this? So realistically, what are you trying to figure out? Who is it? OCTOMINER? Is that who asked that? What are you trying to figure out? How much what? I guess. Crypto as usual. Best way to contact me is either my email, contact@chumpchangexd.com, or Discord is probably the best way. I'm very active in Misfit Mining Discord. Let's see. How we all doing, guys? Sorry I'm late. BC Crypto, no worries. We're just trying to OCTOMINER is asking for some napkin math on 0.01 BTC. So like realistically, like if you're trying to think like how much money you would have. All right, we're looking at 23,000, right? The all-time high was about 69, so it's gonna be 3 times the amount of USD. You're gonna have like 690 bucks with 0.1. Does that make sense? 0.01, sorry. So you're not gonna have much. It's not gonna be a drastic gain. Let's put it that way. That's napkin math. I mean, if you needed it broke down, I could break it down a little further, but it's yeah. I mean, I could do videos and that stuff. The mini Doge, let's just see what it even profits. Basic miner value, I don't even remember. Mini Doge, is that? It does come up. All right, so do you have, I know somebody was asking this, do you have the mini Doge or the Pro? Good morning, hobbyist. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. AMA question, why does your Google history, yeah, Kaiser, come on, man. Come on, buddy. All right, let's go. So, that's not right. That's not right at all. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to have to use it. What the hell is it called? What the hell is that site called? God, I can't think of it. What the hell is that site that Hobbyist stole money from to promote it? What is it? Hobbyist, tell me. What is it? It's that ASICS site. What the hell is it called? Why can't I think of it? Mine the ASIC. Thank you. You and Panda selling your souls to mine the ASIC for money. Shame on you. Shame on you. All right, let's see. Mini Doge. I search this thing. Where is it? There it is. All right, mini Doge. I'm gonna be real though. This site is a lot better than this one. Look at this, right? So like you click into it. This is the problem here with ASIC miner value. It looks great overall, but clearly these people are slacking on the GUI part, because when you click on the mini Doge, let me just type it back in so you guys can see. Mini Doge, right? It's saying 16 cents a day here, which is fairly accurate. This is at 10 cents, so yeah, 12 cents, 16 cents a day. ASIC miner value calculates at 12 cents. You click into it, and it's a complete mess. Oh, well, now it fixes itself. See that? It wasn't like that. Was not like that when I clicked on it the first time. So if you change the electric rate, it doesn't catch up. Doesn't catch up. I'm with you, hobbyist, but we can have that argument later if you would like. All right, let's see. So you're you're losing 17 cents a day. What was the question actually about? What was the question about the mini Doge? Let me see. I have mini Doge. What's the all-time high profit for it then? Trying to think, how the hell do I find out the yield? I would have to do the math on my own. I'd have to figure it out on my own. Efficiency. See, I don't even know what it brings in right now per mini Doge. It would be easier to, if I had one running, I'd be able to tell you. But I mean, you got to think, right? It would be, it's negative 17 cents right now. So it is 9 cents. We're looking at all-time high. What was it? 70, is it 73 or something? 73 cents just for like napkin math. Let's see. So realistically be how would I do this? I've never done negative. It's not going to be negative. How do you do negatives here? Can I do negative on the calculator? Is that this? 0.17? No. Well, I mean, either way, it would just be this. 0.17 times, it would be, if it's 0.73 divided by 0.09, it'd be like 8, right? So 8, so 17 times, I'll say 7 because we got to have 1 to get it back to 0. You'd be making like $1.19 a day. That's like the best napkin math I can get you. Does that make sense? Hopefully. that's legit the best I can do. It would be about $1.19 a day if this gets back to 73 cents per coin. Again, that doesn't include LTC though. That just includes Dogecoin-ish, right? Or the plus minus button. Yeah, I've never done that, so I don't know. But thank you, Paul D. Appreciate you. That's like the best thing I could tell you about it though. Realistically, I don't think the mini Doges are I love them. They're great machines. They work fantastic. You just plug them in and they go, right? But overall, like the amount of money they were getting for them, last bull run was worth it, but now I wouldn't buy them. That's just me personally. Sorry. Yeah, Napkin Math Crypto. It's gonna be the new channel with the wife. Just kidding. Totally kidding. All right, let's check out Crypto Love's video, and then you guys can ask me all you want. Bitcoin smart money scared. Run. Oh, this is a day ago. No, this isn't the one. I don't want this one. I want your video today, an hour ago. Bitcoin whales dumping.
Boom shock.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Don't want to do that either. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna scroll forward a little bit. Actually, no, let's screw it. We'll just play it. Let's do it. There we go. Gonna be a little loud. Turn this down. There we go.
Smart money is
ask questions in the chat if you would like.
As insiders are selling in the highest levels in over a year. Today's video, we're going to talk about why 69 is the magic number for Bitcoin, where the price could be headed, and the one chart you best not ignore. Stay tuned. Everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we have a lot of
shout out to Crypto Love. I will leave a link his channel in the description.
Why insiders are selling like mad, where Bitcoin could be headed, and the one chart you best not ignore. You hear? Now, before we get into it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter.
Don't forget,
push
like and subscribe.
Like a button. Today we're
he's actually pretty entertaining too for a charter.
Yesterday to 58.
And he's actually a veterinarian.
Today the overall market
is like a side gig.
23,194 for Bitcoin, Ethereum at 1673, BNB at 330, XRP 40 cents, Cardano 39 cents, Dogecoin 9 cents, and Polygon $1.28. Bitcoin right now just sitting above $23,000. This very high level on the volume profile right here, potentially finding support on that level like we were talking about earlier in the week. But there is a little bit of confounding evidence going on right now. You see, smart money confidence has been dropping like a stone. You can see this. We were talking about these high levels of smart money confidence back at pretty much the bottom for Bitcoin. Well, it's dropped significantly. And you know what's worse than that? Insiders are selling at alarming rates. Now, are they just taking profits? Potentially. Do they know something that we don't know? Potentially. So what's going on for Bitcoin? Well, we have this coming up. This is big. Bitcoin is about to put in a golden cross 50-day moving average above the 200-day moving average. Pretty exciting for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the last few times we had a golden cross, shall we? How about this one right here? Boom! Price shot up from around $40,000 to $70,000. Well, that's only one time.
They've been talking about this for a couple of days. To be
Boom!
honest.
Price shot up from $8,500 to nearly $70,000. Holy cow! So the past two times, it's been a pretty good signal for Bitcoin. Will it hold true this time? Well, right now, Bitcoin is sitting in the steady area on the MAS index. It moves in steady and volatile modes alternatively. When the MAS index is steady, Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Once it gets volatile, like we see here in the green, Bitcoin resumes the uptrend. Right now, we're pretty much in steady, but I don't know about you, But I'm looking forward towards a volatile mode because that could be very, very interesting for Bitcoin. Now,
do any of you guys here trade? You guys trade? I'm gonna start a poll in the chat. I want to know if you guys do you trade crypto? Yes or no? I'd be interested to know.
Now 69,
because
aside from being
if you guys don't like watching this stuff, we don't always have to watch this stuff, but I just think it's interesting to kind of see what the charts are looking like, and I can't explain it nearly as well as half these guys, or most 90% of these guys.
Favorite number, and clearly the number in every password that I have online. It's an important number for Bitcoin as well. Right now we are 69% past the halving. We can see right here and right here.
That's kind of interesting.
Now,
what do you guys think about that? 69% past the halving. I mean, regardless of the number, I know a bunch of you immature people are going to be all over the number, but you know what I mean, like in general. 69% after the halving, it looks like things start gradually climbing, and that's kind of that's really neat, actually. You know, I'm gonna screenshot this because I want to save that. I want to see what it's gonna look like in a couple days. Of course, screenshot doesn't work. All right, I'll steal it later.
What happens after 69%? Pretty steady growth until the halving, and then parabolic growth after that. Pretty steady growth, parabolic growth. But you know what doesn't happen after 69? The price does not go down anymore. So, that being said, unlikely
that would
the
be
price is
interesting
going
if it didn't go down anymore.
But hey, good on you. Bitcoin 69 and Elon Musk type 420. Go figure. Everybody has their numbers now.
Elon Musk, bro.
Tagged out here saying, what if the halving never actually affected the price? This could be interesting. So the Chinese 10-year, we've been looking at this recently. When the 10-year crosses the 1-year MA, this red line right here, this is historically signaled the beginning of every Bitcoin bull run in history. Every single one. Now, could it be where the Chinese 10-year is just the predictor of Bitcoin bull runs as opposed to the halving? Certainly could be. But if it is indeed the halving that's going to cause it, well, next all-time high, or if it's not the halving that's going to cause it, next all-time high, where could we be? Historically, Bitcoin all-time highs have been at the 2.618 fib, this red line, or the 3.618 fib, this blue line right here. It happened back here, 2012, 2013. Also here, 2014, 2015, where the next all-time high was the 3.618 fib. And then the most recent one was the 2.618 fib. Now, in terms of where we could be headed, yes, we could have a 2.6.
I don't follow any of this. This kind of lost me a bit. This looks like a far-fetched chart, to be honest. The way this is being explained. Let's go to, I'm going to skip it just because that's, yeah, I don't know.
Now, which brings us to the one chart you best not ignore. Don't ignore the pi cycle top. Why? Because it's been accurate every single time for picking out the tops in Bitcoin price. And you know what else? It's pretty darn good for picking out the bottoms. Anytime this orange line, the 111-day moving average, goes from moving down to moving up, bottom is in. Bottom is in. Bottom is in. Look at this. Going from down to moving up, bottom is in. So don't ignore the bottoms. And also,
what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. I like that chart. Well, shout out to Crypto Love. Appreciate the video, buddy. I will, again, leave it down in the description. How is the solar going, chump? Been worth it? DJ Mines. No. Yeah, I want to be real. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth the amount of money you have to invest in solar is. So like if I was going to run a chia farm or a USB mining farm or trying to think if there's anything else. Helium. I don't think that's even a thing. Is helium a thing anymore? You can only really run one at your house, right? Or a couple in a location that's frowned upon. Anyways, if you're gonna run things like that, yeah, it's worth it. Solar in general, the batteries overall are far too expensive to harvest all that energy. The solar panels, if you have like, you know, an acre of land with a whole bunch of panels, then yeah, hell yeah, it's worth it because you'll get your money back. And even if you run the machines for, say, I don't know, 5 hours a day, I think 5 hours is roughly the peak sunlight you get per day or the average sunlight you get per day. So you could run machines for like 5 hours perfectly fine. Like I get, what is it? I don't know. I think during the summer, I think I was bringing in 15 or 1600 watts. So like, yeah, I could run a mining rig for like 6 hours or 5 hours or something. But at night is the problem. Like running it 24/7, that's the issue. So like I can get free rigs running for X amount of hours per day. Does that make sense? Hopefully. So you can definitely get, you know, a return on your investment, but it's going to take a bit of time, in my opinion. Anyways, what did I want to show you guys? All right. So I don't know if you guys saw my short the other day. I put some pictures in VIP, and I'll tell you guys because I like y'all that are with me here. Please hit that like button. Appreciate you. So in the VIP section, I put a few pictures in, and we'll open them up. There we go. Here's one. I'm working on a moon lander. Screw the Mars lander, bro. Look at this thing. This thing's it's gonna be great. You ready? Look at that. How nice is that thing? I'm just kidding about the whole name thing, but it was just funny. I told Panda it was my moon lander because he asked me what it was. Oh, what the hell is going on? There we go. I'll bring it down here. Why does it do that? It's so weird. But look at that thing. This is my S9. I stripped it apart. Today, I gotta take this thing. I gotta sand it down, or I don't know if I'm gonna sand it. I'm gonna give it a light like scuff with like a. It's not an SOS pad, or it's kind of like an SOS pad, right? It's like one of those hard Brillo pad type deal things. So I'm just gonna give it a little sand, and I'm actually gonna be painting this red. And then the veteran miner sent me over some he's sending me over some carbon fiber cables to go from the PSU. So I'm gonna mount the PSU right here on the side, and I'm gonna have all the wires coming off it going into the hash boards. It's gonna look sick. I can't wait. I can't wait to get it done. But this is gonna be my solo miner. I'm gonna solo mine with this thing on solar. It's gonna take roughly around 1,000 watts. If I unplug a couple of the hash boards, I can run. So this is 13.5 terahash for this Antminer S9, and it's 100% gonna be mining at a loss no matter what I do. And if I'm solo mining, it's a friggin' risk, right? So if I rip this thing in half or in a third, it'll be 300 watts or so, and I can run that in the trailer for at least half the day on the batteries and all. And yeah, I mean, it would just be cool. I'm gonna fire it up to begin with, but this can go literally anywhere that has an Ethernet cable, because like it will heat, it'll be silent, or for the most part silent. The only kind of curveball here is the stupid little fan on the PSU. So I'm kind of nervous about how I'm gonna handle that one, to be honest. I don't know. I might have to change it up for one of those little Noctua fans. Oh, we'll see. What do you guys think about this in the chat? Let's see. Steven Cicero said, prep it correctly so the paint sticks. What happens when you don't clean up the copper before you solder? Come on, you know better. Yeah, no, absolutely. So I have, it's 2-part epoxy paint. It's actually made for, like gun slides, right? It's a high heat paint. So it's a 2-part. You shake up the can and you smack the bottom, and it pops a bag inside. So it's like literally epoxy spray paint. It mixes it inside and whatever. So it's super high heat, super durable paint. So it shouldn't come off. And they actually give you this degreaser stuff that you spray down the item with that you're gonna do. It's pretty sweet. So I can't wait. I can't wait to do this. It's gonna be fun. I have to it's just hard. Like I recorded last night stripping it apart, but I feel like I didn't do justice of ripping it apart. So like I want to do like a time lapse of me cleaning it and friggin' spraying it up. It'd be pretty neat. And then also it was freaking freezing out, so I couldn't just take it outside. It was hailing last night, so there's no like outside to clean it and shit, because I can't. If I spray that stuff in the house, my wife is gonna stab me. I get poked in my sleep. If I friggin' spray that shit in the house, it smells like total ass. Like no joke. It's so strong, but it's pretty cool. And this thing needed to be cleaned up a little bit. These cables right here, these little white ones, if you can see that, these that go to the hash board from the motherboard part, I wish I could change those, because those are freaking gross. I don't know. I might take them off and try to clean them, but we'll see. Either way. All right. What do you guys got? Let's talk a little AMA. A couple minutes left, and I gotta get out of here. Gotta go spend some time with the kids. Wife's gonna get to work, and I need to drop off some packages from people that ordered stuff from the Misfit Mining store. If you guys are interested, I have to get a few things added to it, but again, we do have, I redid this design a little bit. These mini box miners, I actually made it a little wider here because it was just making me nervous that I don't want it to break. So either way, I redid those, and then yeah, I gotta take this off. I really don't want to sell that stupid coaster. But yeah, I got other things here. If you guys are interested, feel free. But overall, market's looking good. I'm happy about it. Hopefully you guys are. And Flux is holding its own, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I do think it needs more mainstream adoption before it's really gonna see any type of actual gain. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, like, anything could happen, so we'll see. All right, what else you guys got? Let's ask some questions. That thing looks dope. You are going to, let's see. Hold on, thing looks dope. You were going to get a cease and desist letter from HeatBit. Dude. HeatBit, all right? They're a scam. It's bullshit. It is a bullshit company. Someone can clip that and send that to him, because I don't care. It's bullshit. It's an S9 for friggin', what was it, $1,300 to $1,200? It's bullshit. You can get that thing for $100 on eBay. Put an inline fan on it like I'm doing with a couple $20 3D printed parts, and then guess what? You got the same friggin' thing in the corner of your room, and it looks just as cool. Just saying. Just saying. It's horseshit. What does the rocket part do? Well, sends it to the moon, obviously. Come on, bro. What the hell? What the hell? No, it, so, where are we? Yeah, I brought the chat down here, so it's like in my face now. Let's see. All right. The rocket part right here. Well, it's going to be, for one, it's going to be red, so it's going to be my red rocket. Right? And then two, this rocket part just keeps it off the ground so it can suck in the air. Because, like, it's, if it didn't have that, it wouldn't be able to, you know what I mean, flow in. Especially with the, I mean, the 6-inch fan is going to be pumping it out, right? So, I think, yeah, I think it's quite necessary to have at least a stand of some sort. Even if it wasn't a rocket base, like, bro, it could just be, it could be anything. It just needs to be, like, off the ground and open, you know what I mean? Or lay it sideways. One or the other. It doesn't really make a difference. But the reason I'm really actually painting it red is because I had the 2-part epoxy red already, because I planned on painting one of my gun slides, and I just never got around to it. So, actually, you know what? I might have to do that at the same time, because I don't want to waste the paint. If I have any more, I might have to prep my gun slide as well. Got me thinking now. Damn it. All right. Well, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to do that. You call it Uranus, all right? They don't say Uranus anymore. It's Uranus. Just saying. All set minor. Need to rerun. Wait, rerun red/R and LEDs in the ring part so it looks like it lit off. Bro, that'd be sick, actually. Detroit Irish, imagine. I don't know if I have the time for that shit, though. Bro, it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. All right, let's see. Zege Miner said, did you hear back from Jingle Mining with the bulk order? No, they didn't email me back. Pricks. Bastards, probably on holiday again. We're always on holiday over there. Sorry, we're on holiday. Crypto Cloaks has a case for the S9 heater. Did you see it? I didn't. I did not. Let me look. Crypto Cloaks. They have a case for the S9. Let's see. All right. I'll bring it up on screen. Let's see where. Let's see. Case for the S9. But where can I search it? Oh, I can. Let's say S9. Yeah, but the only issue, oh god, that's expensive though. Yeah, that's just a square though. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I could totally 3D print something like that, but I think that thing's still gonna be loud as shit. It's still gonna be loud as hell, because those Noctua fans, I mean, yeah, they're 3000 CFM or whatever. They work great on the Jazz Miner. I don't know how good it's gonna work on this, but I mean, regardless of that, this is what I need to do right here. Can you guys see that? Oh shoot. That right there is what I need. And I can't zoom in. Oh, that's good. Anyways, this little Noctua fan, hopefully you guys could see it. It's that's what I need to do on my PSU to make it quiet. But yeah, no, that's kind of neat. Kind of neat. It's really expensive though, man, to be honest. $150. 4-week lead time, Jesus. Yeah, it's, I don't know. To me, that's not worth it, but Crypto Cloaks is awesome. So shout out to them. If you guys are interested, go check them out. Go check them out. I can't find the S19 Fruits Shroud in Europe. Fruits Shroud. Oh, you talking about the what, like the 3D printed one? Just a regular shroud? Let's see. That isn't a, yeah, it's also, it's not a rocket, Crypto Mikkel. We want a rocket. We want this thing to be the balls. Less than 40 dB. Really interesting. Interesting. Case is free in File Factory. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Banana and grapes shroud. Banana and grapes. You talking about the colors? Some of the colors of that shroud. Oh, you guys are awesome. Hello, Black Cat Crypto. We're just about to get out of here. Let's see. My heat bit has not worked since the beginning of January. Giving them a few more weeks as I have not heard from their support, and we will open it up. I thought you were sending it to DJ Hobbyist. I thought you were giving him that. I thought that's what you said in one of the live streams. But yeah, F that company, man. They just take friggin' used S9s and throw them in a thing and sell them for $1,200. Like, it's stupid, foolish, rip off. I don't know, whatever. I mean, hey, listen, I'm all for people making money, but like when you're trying to make money off of people like that are not educated enough, that's a problem. That's just a dick move, just to be honest. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. It is past 9 o'clock. The wife needs to get to work, so I have to go take care of the kids. I will be back here around 2 p.m. I hope. Anyways, I have I'm getting a haircut today. My sister comes by. She's a barber. She's my barber. So hopefully, if times line up correctly, I'll still be able to stream. But if I can't, I'll try to go either a little later or a little earlier. But I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully, you guys have a great day. It is hump day, so enjoy it. Tail end of the week. I'll catch you guys around 2 p.m. or so. Have a good one, and peace out.